PLPD insurance in Michigan stands for property liability, property damage coverage. And there's some confusion over what this term means. It's not usually very clear. But what it essentially means is the minimum amount of insurance that you need in Michigan. In Michigan, there's several types of insurance that you have to have if you're driving. And this is what we refer to as PLPD. For example, if you hurt somebody in an accident, this is called personal injury liability. And this personal injury liability is in a minimum amount of $20,000 in Michigan. So you have to buy at least $20,000 worth of insurance in case you hurt somebody in Michigan. Another thing that comes with PLDP insurance is property damage. The minimum amount of property damage insurance in Michigan is $10,000. Now, this usually only comes into play if you're driving outside of the state. If you're outside the state and you hit somebody, this would cover the damage to that person's vehicle. So in a lot of cases, it's important to make sure you maybe have more than this, because sometimes property damage is going to come to more than $10,000. Another thing that's included in PLDP insurance is what's called damage to other types of property, and this is a minimum of $1 million in Michigan, and this is included in all policies. And lastly, we have basically PIP benefits, or personal injury protection benefits, and this is what's considered no fault in Michigan. You have to buy no fault insurance in Michigan if you're going to drive a car, and this is included in PLPD. It includes, medical costs for your medical care. It includes attendant care replacement services, lost wages, things like that. But not all types of insurance are included in PLPD. There's certain things that just aren't included. This would be like collision coverage in Michigan, or maybe underinsurance or uninsurance. You don't have to buy those types of insurance in Michigan, so they wouldn't necessarily fall under the category of PLPD. When you're purchasing insurance on your vehicle in Michigan, it's very important to go through and find as much information as you can about the different types of insurance, because you want to be protected when you're driving on the roads, and you don't want something to come up later after you've already been in an accident and then determine that you needed that type of insurance. A lot of times this might be collision or underinsurance or uninsurance. So make sure when you're talking to your agent or you're going through your current policy that you know what types of coverage you have, so that you can figure out if you need to buy more or if you need to go to a different insurance company that would offer you more coverage.